This is going to be a good video. If you've ever wondered what's involved in the survival training to go and work on the oil rigs, then this is it, so keep watching. I recently completed my survival refresher, otherwise known as your FOIT, your further offshore emergency training. This training is there to teach you what to do in the event that your helicopter has to take a ditch. By that I mean an emergency landing on water, not a crash. And that is some of your basic safety training that allows you to go and work on one of these. The day consisted of three main parts. That was basic first aid training, some firefighting fundamentals, and making your way out of a blacked out smoke filled accommodation with the use of a smoke hood. We then made our way over to the pool, which is probably the bit that you're interested in. The first part of this consisted of using the compressed air breathing system underwater for 30 seconds and completing one turn. That's your breathing air in your life jacket. We then completed what you just seen, which was exiting the helicopter into a life raft before doing the three main helicopter escape methods. The first one consisted of just lowering the helicopter into the water and escaping through the window hatches. That was without having to remove the windows. The instructions given out were very clear and everyone was comfortable with what they were doing. This was the refresher after all, so there was quite a few people which completed a fair number of these. I was probably the youngest there, seeing this was my first refresher. The second helicopter dip consisted of the same thing, but this time we removed the windows before escaping the helicopter to the surface. And then, last but not least, was what you just saw there, which was the helicopter roll whilst submerged underwater. Every single one of us on the course nailed this first time, and thankfully so, because your nose fills up with water and it's not the most pleasant experience, but it is fun. There is also a team of divers in the pool the entire time in case anything goes wrong. Once we completed the helicopter dips, they then had us doing some synchronized swimming. This was a good laugh, but it did have meaning behind it. Again, the instructions given out were all very clear, and these were all methods and things we could do in a survival situation, such as keeping in body heat, looking after casualties, staying together, the list goes on. And we then got into the life raft, which was a lot harder than it looked. This was at the end of the course, and we were basically told what to do once we were inside the life craft and how to survive in it for a long period of time if needed. And finally, just a big thank you to all the instructors, Fleetwood Nautical Campus, and those on the course which didn't mind being in the footage.